Welcome to Vintage Variety. Today I'm going to show you guys my collection of rings. Now I've shown some of my rings throughout different content on my channel, but I've never shown my entire collection, so I'm really excited to share that with you guys today. I had planned to do my subscriber appreciation sale today. However, it has been a really hectic and busy week, both at work and here at home, so I haven't had the time that I needed to prepare for that. I have been cleaning some of the pieces and made some minor repairs to a few. I'll show you those pieces at the end of this content. Next Saturday, I will upload content showing a sneak peek at some of the things that are going to be in the sale. And then the week after that will be the subscriber appreciation sale. Let's get started. I'm really excited to show you guys these rings. So this little ring here, this is actually done in sterling. And these are faux pearls, like the way that they've set the pearls into this ring. This one is a ring my husband bought for me, and it's done in an Art Deco style. This is sterling with gold plating, and you can see it has spinel and also garnets. This one is a real pearl, and it's set in sterling silver. And I just love the Art Nouveau design of it. This is another one that is set in sterling, and it has a glass stone in the center. Very small. I've never had it resized. I can wear it on my pinky finger. If you'll notice, a lot of antique rings, unless they've been resized, are in small sizes. So I guess ladies back then had really tiny fingers. This one is probably about a size 6. This one is also done in sterling. A lot of my rings are. And this is amber. This one looks like it would be onyx, but this is actually enameled. And it's also done in sterling. Here we have another, kind of done the same way. It's set in sterling. And I don't believe this is an actual stone. I think this is also enameled. We have this one. This one is really tiny. Again, when I wear this, I have to wear it on my pinky. But I really like the design on this ring. It's also done in sterling. I think this is just lovely. This is a garnet. It's also done in sterling. And lots of tiny marcasites. Another amber ring. And I really like the design on this one. And a beautiful Art Nouveau. Look at her hair, how it's got that weave in it. It almost looks Celtic. This one does have a maker's mark in it, but I've never been able to distinguish what the mark was. This one is a cameo. It is a shell cameo. It has tiny marcasites set around it. And it's also done in sterling. And it has this lovely little design on the side of it. Another garnet. I really love garnets. They were my daddy's birthstone. That's probably why I like them so much. And I really like the design on this one too. This one is also done in sterling. It does have a maker's mark inside of it, but again, I'm not sure. I haven't ever looked it up to see who the maker is. I don't believe these are real diamonds. I think I tested them at one point. They're most likely QZs. This one is Art Deco. It actually has a mine-cut diamond in the center of it. It's done in a rose and a white gold. Here we have another simple sterling silver ring, a smaller one. This is one that I wear on my pinky finger when I wear it. Another amber ring, and I absolutely adore the Art Nouveau design on this one. This one is Amethyst, and it's set in sterling. And I don't believe this one is too terribly vintage, but I think it's just beautiful. And then we have this one. This is all marcasets. Call this one my snake ring because as you can see, it looks like a coiled snake. This ring is a Cameo and it's set in sterling. It's done in an Art Nouveau style. It's also adjustable. I bought this ring from Denim to Diamonds auction. I fell in love with it and just had to have it to add to my collection. And this is a ring that I really love to wear. I get a lot of compliments on it. This lovely little ring is done in goldstone. Fabulous design on this. And I liked this because of the beautiful CZs in it. And of course, we couldn't have a ring collection without having at least one spoon ring. These were very popular when I was growing up. A lot of people had them. This is another sterling ring. This one could use a little bit of a cleaning, but I really like the design of this one. This ring is not set in sterling. You can see there's some wear on it. It is adjustable. And this one is Egyptian Revival. You can see it has the little scarab beetles on it. I have a couple of rings that are Egyptian Revival. This is the next one. This is also Egyptian Revival. And I'm not sure, but I almost feel like this could be a Niger. Just by looking at the design and the setting, it has some enameling on it. A little bit of wear. This one's also adjustable. Show you the back. This has never been verified as being a Niger, so I'm not going to say that it is, but it does remind me a lot of Niger jewelry. This one is also adjustable. Check out the design on it. I love the way it has the braid design. Now I'm going to show you this one, and I'm going to zoom in on it. So there's the marking on the back of this one. Just get a load of that beautiful stone. This one is also adjustable. Love the center stone in this. Another adjustable ring, and this one was actually someone's initial. This one kind of reminds me of the gold nugget rings that were so popular back in, I believe it was the 80s on into the 90s. Don't know if you can see the marking in this one. And this is a costume ring. This is Faux Jade. Adjustable costume ring. This one has a faux pearl in the center. This is a very fun ring to wear. I like the way it looks. It looks kind of like a little flower. Ring, this is Faux Amber. Show you the back. It is adjustable. This one is an Avon ring. Look at this old Cameo ring, guys. There's the back of it. It is adjustable. I have this one, and it is very old and very tiny. I feel like this was probably worn by a little girl, but I could be wrong. I feel like this looks like a flower or maybe some type of a sea coral. This one is also costume. It's trying to be Native American, but this is not real sterling. And the stone you see in the center, that's not a real stone. I think that's just enameling. This ring is pretty cool, and I'm sure you guys have seen something like this before. This ring is changeable. So you see there's the two bands, and you can flip it over and wear it this way. This one is huge. It is adjustable. I'll show you the back. When I first got this, I thought it was a poison ring. I thought that maybe this part opened up, but it doesn't. This is a much later piece. I actually bought this new from a seller on eBay. It's just costume jewelry, but I bought it because I really liked the design and the look of it. Look at all that detail. Again, this one is relatively modern. Not a very expensive ring, but I purchased it because I liked the look of it. It's a buckle ring. Here we have another more modern costume jewelry ring. This one's done in a gunmetal color. I loved the pink stone in the center. And then we have this little beauty. It's missing one little pearl right here. That does need to be replaced if I can ever find something tiny enough. And this one is also adjustable. Another costume jewelry ring. This one has a faux Baroque style pearl in it. This one I got in a jewelry bag, and I kept it just because I thought, how fun is that? Again, it's adjustable, and I really like how it has all of these little beads on it that dangle. This one is just a simple plain band. It is done in sterling. And I think it's a really pretty ring just to wear on your pinky. This one is actually a toe ring. I remember when toe rings were all the rage. Wonders if people still wear them. This one is just a lucite ring. I thought it was really cool. Then we have this one. This one has rhinestones, and it's done in a silver tone. Any of you that have ever been to the beach have run across rings like this. This one is made out of shell, and I decided to add it to my collection because I wanted something that was just a little bit different. Here we have another ring that's done in lucite. I believe I also bought this one from an eBay seller. And I thought it was just really cool because it had that Celtic type design on it. This ring I've had in my collection for a long time. It belonged to my first husband who passed away. It is a costume jewelry ring, but I decided to keep it just in case one of the kids may want it someday. And then we have this one, and this ring to me is the funnest ring to wear. It is a stretch. How cool that is. A couple more that I'm going to show you. This one was bought for me by a really good friend. This is a Victoria Weck, and it's absolutely gorgeous. This is the last ring that I'm going to show today. It is a very old Victorian ring. It's done in 9-karat gold, and it is set with a real natural pearl in the center and garnets. I want to take an opportunity to show these pieces that I've cleaned to you guys and how beautifully they came out. If you guys watched last week's content where I did the Goodwill Blue Box unboxing, this necklace was really dirty, and the earrings also needed a really good cleaning. Now, I really like the filigree design on the back of these, and look how clean they came. When I cleaned these, I used a completely different method this time. If you guys are familiar with Dana Stewart Coates over at Killer Queen Vintage, she did content on how she cleans jewelry. And I tried her method this time, and I was just really happy with it. So definitely go check her out. I'll put a link to her channel below in the description. These will most likely be in my jewelry sale, and I'll probably do all of these pieces together as a set. The other two pieces that I wanted to show you guys were these two. This is what I described as a Pandora Choker, but it's actually a Pandora wrap bracelet. It's done in white leather. And if you'll recall, it was damaged. This piece had pulled out. Well, I have repaired this piece, and this will be in my upcoming sale. And then we have this ring, and this ring is also Pandora. Thank you, Barb O'Donnell, for mentioning it in the comments that you thought this was Pandora. I did take a closer look at it, and it is marked on the inside. And hopefully you guys can see the marking on this. 925 ALE. So that is a Pandora marking. And this ring is also going to be in my upcoming subscriber appreciation sale. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to share these items with me. Please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications on more content about collecting vintage and antique items. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.